Let's start out with our starting word. Oops. There we go. Cares. Okay, 2 letters. Not terrible, but not in the right spot. So now, how about built? Oh, we got an I. Okay, so it could be S-E-I, or more likely it's an S-I something E. There are so many things that could be. Okay, let's try shine. Let's try shine. So that's going to put the S in the second most common place for that, which is the first letter, E at the end, and the answer is... Oh, that is the answer. Okay, fine. Okay, well, there's that. Well, since that one was so easy, let's do a bonus Quordle again today here. So again, we're going to start off with our 3 letters. So we got, or 3 words rather, I should say. So we got cares, and built, and honky. So it gives us our 15 most commonly used letters there. And as you see, we already have quite a bit. So we'll start off in the, well, let's do the lower left. So we got C-O something E-T. So, C-O coded? Is coded a word? Oh, comet is a word, though. Comet? Maybe? No, it's not comet. The M did give us on the other word, though, so not a complete waste. C-O... C-O... It could be a C again, but that's not a word. And it could be a T, so it's just... Yeah, so it's neither of those. And it's definitely not be a vowel, so we don't have to worry about that. So... Cogit? No, that's not a word. I was going to say codet, but no, apparently it's not a word. Covet? Covet's a word. Okay, so we got covet. Okay, so let's go over to the lower right. So we have an M, an A, a T, so I'm guessing it's probably M-A-I-T-Y? No. What if we start with an A? M-I-Amity. Amity? Yes, okay. Next, let's go to... So we have an H-A-R-L in the upper left, and we have an O-I-N, and ends in a T. And lots of options and only 3 letters, so we can only get this wrong once. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure. Is there any crossover letters? No. Okay, so whatever I do on one is not going to help in the other unless it's an extra letter. Okay, you know what? Let's do the upper right corner. So it ends in a T. So let's say it's going to be something NT. Well, we know it's not OI, so it's going to be maybe some... Oh, point? Maybe. That's why I like to put the Q there, so I can actually just visualize it. Okay, so that didn't help us there, but it did give us a P for the other spot. And we know it's not... Oh! And I know it wasn't an OI, because that was the positioning of those letters. That was not smart. Oh, that was a rookie mistake right there. Okay, so now we have to get each one dead on. Wonderful. Oof. So which one do I want to try? Well, I know it's not. I know the N isn't in either of those 2 slots. So I know it's got to be either there or as a second letter. There's not too many letters that's going to have an N in the second slot, so probably in the first. Now, N-I-O was what I was trying to do. N-I-O something T. It could be, as I say that, the word that comes to mind has an N in it. N-G-O-T? Right? G's not been used, right? Yeah, okay, let's try that. Yes, haha. Okay, so now we just have the first one we need to figure out. And unfortunately, oh no, we do have all the letters. Okay, so it's something A. We know it doesn't start with an H or a P, so that means it's either got to be R or an L. So let's start with an R. R-A. PH is a good blend. So if it's PH, then Ralph? Ralph's a name, though. Could it be Ralph? We had a Homer on Wordle, so obviously some names are valid. Okay, let's hold on to Ralph just in case. Are there any other... if I were to switch that, so it's L-A-R-P-H, that's not a word. Okay, and if I do P-H-R, that doesn't make any sense, and R-A-P-H-L is not a word. Okay, so the first letter has to be an L or an R. And PH just makes too much sense as a blend, so it's got to be Ralph? Maybe? Okay, you know what, let's just go for it. Yep, Ralph. Since when do these things start doing people's names as options? That's just not fair. Okay, well, there we have it. Got Ralph, Ingot, Covet, and Amity.